Alright, hi everyone and welcome back to my channel. So today is the first video of the new year and I thought why not do something extravagant. So I am taking one of my Christmas presents, the Lime Crime 10th birthday palette, and I am going in and just creating a look. So the first thing I'm going to go in with is the green color, which is called the, well, there's multiple greens, but the matte green, which is called Grass. And I'm just going to go in with that and apply that pretty high up in my crease. So I do want to say that when I was swatching this, I was severely disappointed, and I am so glad that it performs better on the eyes than in swatches, because I was really pretty upset about the swatches, but I really do like the palette, and yeah, it was pretty easy to work with and pretty pigmented. So next I'm going in with the blue shade, and I believe it's called Wrapped, and I am just applying that underneath the green. I go back and forth with the blue and the green quite a few times to kind of blend them together and make sure they're not losing any pigment payoff. But yeah, so I'm putting that lower in my crease as the darker color. And I do like this blue. It's almost close to a navy blue, but it's also like cobalt blue, so like in between, I guess, a mixture of both. But I do like it. And then I'm going back in with the green and just blending out the edges of the blue, and then I'll go back and forth for about an hour. Just kidding. The whole look took me, with my face makeup and everything, took me about an hour, which is not bad for a new look. So yeah. And with pigmented shadows, and if you want the most color payoff, a lot of times it will pay off to pat the color on and then blend it out, so you get the most pigment that way. Okay, so then I'm going to go in with my Born This Way concealer. I don't know how I feel about the concealer, but it's not about that right now. But we are just going to go in and blend out that concealer, because that is going to be a cut crease. You know, those are my faves. And yeah, I'm just blending it out, and then I smooth over it with a sponge as well. Just using a Wet n Wild little shader brush. And I was a little bit concerned because the concealer did not do the best job of covering up the color, but the colors are pretty pigmented in the palette. Like I said, don't rely on the swatches because they swatch like horribly, but oh well. So the first thing I'm going in with is Twinicorn, which is like a purpley color. And I absolutely loved it on its own. So I did that, and I did it about halfway in. So I'm applying that halfway in, like I said, and then I'm going to go over it afterwards with the Cloud shade, just to add even more like iridescent, like more of a shift, I guess. Even though it was beautiful on its own, I just wanted even more brightness and stuff. So I'm going over that. I am afraid that I'm hitting hard paint on that already, just after using it this one look, which is kind of scary. But then I'm going to go into the pink shade. It's like a pink shimmery shade. Can't remember what it's called. I think it's called Rose Burst, but I'm not sure. And then I'm packing that on the outer half of my eye. And then I am going to apply Cloud over it as well, so it all looks very iridescent and everything. All the shades do look very shimmery and like iridescent already, but I just like that Cloud color over it. Just picks it up, turns it up a notch. Yeah. And then I'm covering my face for half the video. So then I'm going back in and I'm adding blue above the cut crease, the unwrapped shade, just because it got kind of covered up during the whole concealer thing. So I'm just defining that like I do in a lot of my looks, and I just go back and I define the line and make it as prominent as I want. And then I'm also going to go in with Grass again and apply that above the blue just so everything blends well. And yeah. I actually really love this look, and I'll tell you more about it at the very end. I close out with me talking as well, so I'm not going to really talk too much about it, but I do love this look, and I do really like the palette. I don't know, I feel like I could create like probably like a ton of looks like this, but like I use so many in this one look that it's kind of intense. I guess like only 5, but that's a lot for colorful shades. So now I'm back and I have my face makeup on, so I'm going to go underneath and do the pink. And yeah, I'll tell you the rest at the end of the video, but I am going to end the voiceover by saying that we did reach 500 subscribers yesterday on the 31st of December 2018, and so I am going to be doing a giveaway. I have most of the items already, but it will be probably a couple weeks until I get the rest of it. So stay tuned for that. But you must be a subscriber and everything and a supporter already. So make sure that you are subscribing and sharing and commenting and liking. And then the announcement for the giveaway, or this is the announcement, the reveal of what the giveaway will be in the next week or two. So stay tuned for that. Yeah, I think that's all. I'm excited to see what 2019 brings for my channel. So I'm just going to throw on a nude lip, and that is it for this tutorial. I hope you guys enjoyed. Okay guys, so this is the final look that I came up with. At like halfway during it, I was like, I don't know if I'm feeling this, but I actually do like it. It's a lot different for me. Even though I'm more used to working with colors, I'm not really used to mixing like a billion different colors. So what I ended up doing in total was, hold on, let me grab the palette really quick so I can tell you. The first thing I went through and did was use Grass, which if you watched the whole video, you'll already know. So I have Grass here, and then wrapped the blue color, And then I started with concealer, and then I laid down Twinicorn, which is like the purpley color, and then I went over it with Cloud. And then I laid down Rose Burst on the outside edge, and then went over it with Cloud as well. And then underneath I just have Libra, which is the matte purple, and Wrapped, the dark purple. In the inner corner I have an Anastasia highlighter. So I ended up really liking the look, and I hope you guys did too. And then I just threw on a nude lip and everything. So yeah, I hope you guys enjoy my first video of the new year. See ya.